how the date goes.
You should leave.
Not talking to you. He interrupted our date when we were trying to have a good time. I just figured I'd return the favor.
Please.
You should leave my restaurant.
Oh, he got money.
Okay, Sistas fans. Now, you all know I have not been a fan of the Sabrina Calvin pairing since season 1 in general. Season 1, it was really Sabrina who was like, okay, you're doing too much, just leave the man alone. And then in the back half of the season, Calvin was acting like an asshole. And then season 2, and the list goes on and on and on. But this, okay, remember several episodes ago after the first encounter or the fight between Calvin and Bio, and Calvin went to the bank to apologize the next day, and he pretty much explained to Sabrina, it didn't matter if you were there or not, I was disrespected and I was going to say something about it. Now, that's not to say you should just be somebody's doormat, but there's a difference between, you know, standing up for yourself, or what's the saying? Pick your own battles, but, you know, pick them carefully. Not everything is worth causing a scene in public. And the fact that Sabrina even accepted another date invitation had me going, I mean, Sabrina, this man literally just told you he will fly off the handle if, you know, another Bio situation happens, whether you're there or not. And that just that should just tell you right there, he's going to get into fights just because. I mean, if you thought you were embarrassed at the Olive Bar, I think that's the name of the place, just wait until you go on your next date in another location. But in this situation, he shows up in the middle of Bio and Sabrina's date, because what was it? Danny took the phone, said, hey, can we reschedule Calvin? Sure. And then next thing you know, Sabrina is on a date with Bio at the restaurant. Now, first of all, why is Calvin even there? Did he suspect that Sabrina was going to do something like that? Not to mention, if I were Bio, owner of the restaurant, I would have put notice for security to not let Calvin, basically ban Calvin from the restaurant. So for him to just be lurking like Jaws in the background when Sabrina and Bio are, you know, toasting to their date, and then he just pops up into the back room, I'm like, what exactly is this restaurant? You know, you know, there's a back room for a private party. Aren't there waiters and whatnot to stop this stuff from happening? But then again, I said the same thing about Danny grabbing Sabrina's phone and just opening it up and whatnot. I'm like, Sabrina, do you not have a password to, you know, unlock your phone? So how is Danny just able to grab it? And plot convenience, I guess. But my thing is this, in the promo, you know, Bio's telling him to leave, and it's like, I'm not talking to you. And it's like, oh no, he interrupted our date when we were having some fun. I thought it returned the favor. And it's like, this is my restaurant. Ooh, he got money. And it's like, Calvin, I'm not going to lie. Based on the season 4 episode synopsis for the back half of season 4, there's not one time I read anything where Sabrina and Calvin are together again. I'm not saying that they break up officially, or I mean, they're not even in a relationship, but none of the synopsis have anything to do with Sabrina and Calvin. It's either Calvin doing something else, aka episode 17, some sort of woman. Calvin finds himself in an uncomfortable situation with Q after a night of drinking. That should tell you all you need to know. But episode 16, we got Sabrina realizes that Bio has a significant secret. Episode 19, Sabrina embarks on a new adventure in her personal life. Episode 21, Sabrina gets entangled in a situation that can have serious consequences for her. So there's that. But we never hear anything about Calvin and Sabrina again. What I hope is that Tyler hasn't written it where Bio has a dark side. He's doing some shady stuff. And then as a result, Calvin is the guy Sabrina goes back to. Calvin is showing his ass. Hopefully not literally. If Sabrina can't see this man isn't secure enough in his own sexuality as he claims to be, not to mention the fact he completely disrespects her, why is she still entertaining the idea of dating him? Seriously, I feel like next week is going to be the night that Sabrina stands up for us. I don't want to see another Calvin and Bio fight. I want Sabrina to get up from that table, tell Calvin off, and tell him to leave. And then if he doesn't leave, Bio can get security and drag his ass out. Because I'm sick. I'm like Maurice for like the 20th time he said in the show, I'm sick of these two. So Calvin needs to check himself before Spinderella, goes viral for a second time. It's just ridiculous to me. You know what would be funny? After getting fired from the bank, what if Jacoby is the security for the restaurant? I would love that. If Bio's like, security, and then Jacoby comes out of nowhere, oh shit. I would laugh my ass off if that were the case. I would just laugh. But regardless, this does not show Calvin in a good light whatsoever. I mean, I haven't been rocking with Calvin since the whole Sabrina, just let me know. I know you don't want to be in a relationship, but if you want to see other people, can you let me know before you do? Okay. Then a few hours later, Sabrina, butt naked with Peggy. There you go. Like, what the hell? So, I really know. I mean, then he redeemed himself, sort of, with the whole telling the Sistas group off, and then he had that great moment with Danny towards the end of season 3. But here we are of him being a complete asshole. So it's like, what is Tyler doing? So, yeah, hopefully this is the end for Calvin and Sabrina next week, because this is ridiculous. I mean, you got Karen popping up on Zach all the time. You got Danny interrupting Preston on his date last week, and the episode ended with Calvin doing the same thing with Sabrina and Bio. So, I mean, hell, even Gary did it to Robin and Andy last season. But let me know your thoughts. I'm just over it. It's just dumb. But thanks so much for tuning in. Take a moment to hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit subscribe and hit that bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel.